What is up, guys? Brennan here, coming at you with my coverage of Streetcar Takeover 2018 in Denver. Just going to start off with a quick little review of it. I know last year it was kind of a mess. The organization was not up to par. A lot of people went, 8 to 10 hours without even getting their first run in some cases. It made a lot of people upset. And I'm happy to say that this time around the organization was that much better. Granted, now there's still some areas for improvement. Like for the roll racing, the syncing between the cars leaving and the announcer knowing what was going on wasn't always in check. For this next example, like the announcer was just out here talking to the crowd when a random 160 mile an hour Super just came rifling down the lanes while they were still searching for, I think it was one of the finalists in the King of the Bakery class. Now I will say, when Stankiller ended up becoming the presenter instead of the Bandamere staff, everybody seemed to be a lot more organized. He was a great dynamic announcer. He kept the audience entertained. He did a great job. He's got a YouTube channel on here. I'm sure you guys are aware of it. He's a much larger channel than myself. But if you're not, go check out Stankiller. He's got some awesome videos. We're going to start with some roll racing here. It was a little weird to me. Sometimes you'd see like 2 or 3 car length gaps between when cars were starting. Looking at some of the time slips, there were wild variances in start mile an hour, but apparently it was first to cross that finish anyway, and unless you made a big fuss about it, I don't think anybody in this entire event re-ran. So I'm going to start with just some of the roll racing, and then we'll get into the drag racing. So we're down here at Streetcar Takeover, and Clinton just spun on that pass, and then he realized he had 30 psi of air in the rear tires, so that's not good. I think he went like 152 spinning, and then Travis over here, he went 177. Oh, and I think that's the record for rolling right now.
That I tried to start out first. No, bad.
Yeah, I told you not to.
Bad.
I told you not to.
I had to try it.
No, you didn't.
I'm a stubborn ass.
We know.
Thanks. No, the first one I started out in second, it was way low. So I wanted to see how well it do at first. 40 is not a good speed.
It was for me last year, well, it's good too.
40 is not a good speed.
So they're forcing him to hot lap the car.
Look at that Corvette and the Mustang as they come out of the town here. Whoa, wind line over there is still to the Mustang. Final round in rear wheel drive. Danny and Travis. Danny in the Corvette, Windline top end, gotta go to Travis. How about 167 miles?
Congrats on your win, man.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey,
Can you see the trophy?
over here. 2018.
Perfect.
Let him have.
So now we're just waiting for the car to cool down, and you're going to be running in small tire?
Yep.
Very cool. That's awesome. How much was it? Like $2 grand?
Well, $2 grand, 80-20 split, so $1,200.
Just driving away, 160 miles an hour for the win, and the crowd goes wild. Yeah.
That last pass made Steve Tasca here the King of the Bakery champion 3 times in a row. It's a Jack's transmission built GTR, and it really performs in pretty much every category. I think it's like a mid to high 8-second car. He runs it in the mile, he runs it in roll racing, so it's a jack of all trades that's really good at all 3, so kind of cool to see him hit it and win for the 3rd time in a row. So now we're going to move on to the drag racing section of the video. For the 8th mile heads up stuff, they're not going to be displaying any times, but these are all going to be low 5, high 4-second cars. Not all, but the fast ones and the ones from PSCA are. Now, obviously the quarter mile ones are going to show you the full times, but when you see a whole bunch of dashes across the boards up there, that's when it's the heads up 8th mile stuff. So we're down here at Streetcar Takeover, checking out this badass vet that I know runs in PSCA. You typically run XDR, right?
Yes, we do.
So what's all done to your vet? It's a big block and nitrous?
750 cubic inch Denny's racing engine,
Very cool.
and we're spraying it quite a bit this evening.
Very cool. So do you typically run it out the back? Have you ever run it out the back before for a full quarter mile, or are you used to just 8th mile?
I've let off about maybe 800, 900 feet before, and it does go in the 7s.
Okay. So this thing's just gonna be nasty tonight. I was wondering if a few PSCA guys are gonna be here. I think I saw Jen posted on Instagram that her and Kenville are up here too, right?
I saw them already. They are here.
Very cool. So that's gonna be some interesting competition in this class.
Yep. I think when I went to the drivers meeting, there was 12 cars signed up already, and I'm not sure if everybody was signed up completely yet.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see a full pass on this guy.
Well, it's 8th mile this evening.
Oh, is it 8th mile this
It is.
evening? Okay.
So I have no interest in running this car a quarter mile.
Yeah.
It's not set up for it.
Okay, I didn't know all the rules on the classes here, just because there's so many different classes and
Sure.
it's kind of confusing. So, well, thanks for talking about your car a little, and good luck out there.
Yeah, thank you.
Got hit in the face with some tire there.
Yeah, I did too.
Shitty draw.
Well, not only that, the car stopped making boost. No idea.
It's not making boost now?
Not a single bit.
See, when I saw you run, I just figured you went, I'm not gonna catch up, and went, fuck it, and just stopped giving it gas. No?
I was gonna run it out. Why not?
No boost.
No boost, none.
Intercooler pipe come off, maybe?
Nope, checked it. No intercooler pipe was off.
Reference for boost controller?
I don't know.
Right, gonna have to look into that. So, a little bit of interesting backstory here. So, the owner of the Fox body in the left lane actually isn't driving the car this time out. This is actually the husband of Jen, who is driving the Fox body in the right lane. So, there's a little bit of a marriage rivalry going on here. I guess they're really close friends with the guy who owns the white and orange Fox body, so it was pretty interesting to see these two run it out. That was awesome. What was the 8th? Do you know, or did it? What was your 8th? Do you know?
Yeah, it was 5.5 and 138.
Okay, that was definitely a clean leave though.
Yeah, it was Good. Yeah, I kind of feathered a little bit, but it's 460, so 460 with a 5.5, I'll take it.
Yeah, for sure, man. Good luck next round. Street Racer heads up semifinals. Small tire semifinal. Street Outlaw final. Stick shift final. Street Racer final. guys, so that is the video. Thanks for sticking out like 20 minutes long to watch that. Obviously, I didn't include everybody's best passes or everybody's passes in general. Otherwise, this thing would have been hours and hours long. Thank you to my returning subscribers for your continued support. It's awesome. I'm so near 1,000. I can almost taste it. It's amazing. Huge shout out to Lance for winning 2 classes. And for those of you who are interested in cars of Lance's caliber, I would recommend checking out my more recent PSCA videos. You're going to see a bunch of cars at that caliber. And if you live up in Denver and you like heads-up 8th mile racing, you should definitely go watch PSCA. It's all heads-up 8th mile drag racing, and they actually display times. Awesome event. But overall, I really enjoyed Streetcar Takeover, and I'm going to leave you with a couple ending shenanigans of some random stuff going on in the background. And for those who don't know, and I'll throw up the video here real quick too, Travis, the guy with the blue twin turbo Mustang, he actually moved to Alabama this last week, so gonna miss him. He was an awesome friend, and hopefully we'll see him again down at Mod Nationals. So gonna wrap it up there, and you guys have a good day.
It's Mary Poppins, y'all!
You can see shit. I'm riding low on that ice.
Yeah. What's the street value of ice these days?
Reaction time advantage went to the left lane. 56 green. Unfortunately, you were 100 over there.